Well, the family history website Ancestry.com is making headlines for its terms and conditions, and what it says may shock you. For $100, you send in a sample of your saliva, and the company sends it back to you with information about your genetic makeup. But now the company is under fire after recent revelations that its terms and conditions included a clause for the right to grant Ancestry a perpetual license to keep and use your DNA.
They do also have an arbitration clause, which they seem to not want to talk about in their release. The fact that if they did do something wrong or did do something illegal that they weren't allowed to do, you have no legal recourse against them.
Larry Ford had mutated cholera, typhoid, anthrax, botulism, bubonic plague, and had also come up with germs that he called kaffir-killing germs. Kaffir, as you may know, in Afrikaans, is the equivalent of the N-word. So these are germs that were specifically engineered to kill only black people.
In other words, an ethnic biological weapon.
In a very quiet vote, the House approved legislation that will pay state governments to require DNA samples, which could mean drawing blood with a needle from adults arrested for certain serious crimes. Now, keep in mind, not a single Democrat voted against this bill, and it all went down without much of a fuss from the media. But if we look at the details, should we be up in arms if the government wants to take your DNA before you're even convicted of a crime? Is this big brother getting much, much bigger?
A DNA testing kit in the mail have been warned that it's part of an international scam.
Obviously, these sorts of claims are ludicrous. They're not going to be achievable.
Emails obtained by the ETC group show that the US military's invested $100 million in the project so far.
We knew that the US military was interested in gene drives and were funding to a certain level, but what's become clear is they're probably the major funder of gene drive research and development.
And now you're dying of all these different cancers. They are killing us off. It's a biological weapon.